Ooh, I didn't mean to cough there. Sorry. Hello. I just exhaled at the right time and I needed to cough apparently. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have a timer going for about an hour and a half because I sadly need to wake up and be a morning person tomorrow. I know, gross. Who does that? Looks like I've done all my farming stuff. Well, no, because there's stuff to gather. No, that's just the fishing icon. Okay. Did I gather my... I did. Okay. So let's just go ahead and head out. So what are words? I have to wake up and be a morning person tomorrow. By the way, I feel so much better. I still have this lingering lethargy, but I'm also having this, sorry, I was reading what the text says. It's like a congestion in the back of my nose at the top of my mouth where they join together, and it's the post nasal drip stuff, and I think it's a combination of like I got sick and then perhaps there's a kind of pollen in the way, and that is bothering my nose. Okay, so I want to do Heaven's Egg. So we're gonna go meet with Otella in front of Heaven's Egg. And so I think that's just like the pollen and then being sick. I think they combined together because I think I mentioned this before. I've taken a Benadryl to go to sleep for a couple of nights just to kind of like help with that inflammation, because I don't think it's it's up in my nose, so I don't think an inhaler will help. It might. I did take some saline solution earlier this morning, and that seemed to have helped a little bit. These are not done, are they? No, they're not done. Hi, Calvin. Sweetie pie. So it's just like getting that stuff together. I did not check to see if I had food on me. Okay, I do have some food. Okay. Then I've got the potion thing. Okay. So Heaven's Egg is this way. So, but anyway, because of that, yeah. I did finish up the Wizard of Earthsea. I am sad it is not, as dragony as I was expecting it to be, because like when you watch the Tales of Earthsea Ghibli movie, there's more politics involved and there's more stuff involved with the there's more politics and stuff involved. With Teahanu, whatever her non-other name is. Why is it telling me to go out? Huh? There's nothing out here. That's weird. It's like it can't tell me where the cultivation pods are. That's very odd. With the map instruction there. So, but yeah, I want to go to, I think, Wet Footprints, and then we backtrack one map. So yeah, that's just, that lethargy is not fun. I guess is the best way I can say that. Is it Wet Footprints or is it the one after? No, it's here. I did not check to see how loud the game is for you. Let me turn up a tad. Because I turned it down when we were playing Star Rail, because Star Rail is way loud. But yeah, whenever I finished the so Wizard of Earthsea is the first Earthsea book in the series, and I don't know, I did not look to see how many books there were in the series. It was interesting. It was kind of a slog to get through. It was hard to keep my focus. I did make through it, and I liked the plot way more than I liked Wildwood. But I felt like I was able to pay better attention to Wildwood's story writing style. I think I talked about this before. But because of that, I'm not super excited to like get into the next book. I kind of want to read them in order if I'm going to read this series. I'm more curious about the Howl's Moving Castle book, in all honesty. Because I really liked Howl's Moving Castle as well. And going from, I really liked the Tales of Earthsea book. I found it very interesting. But going from that movie to the first book in the series does not feel like it's the same thing. Like I can't, it's been so long since I watched the movie. I can't even tell you if Sparrowhawk is the main character of the movie. I think he is. Because I think he's the main character of all the books. Because I know there's at least 3 books. I know the title of 3 of them. But like, so in the Earthsea movie, one of the biggest things is you interact with a dragon, and then you have a girl that like turns into a dragon. You access her true name and stuff. So like in the Wizard of Earthsea, there's a dragon, and you get access to real names, and there's a world foundation there. So like that's interesting to me in terms of like world building, but going from the movie to that book doesn't work for me. And I've never heard of this book series before, so it was weird for it to be like, it's called a classic. Okay. In my mind, classics are the Iliad, Dante's Divine Comedy, the Chronicles of Narnia, and the Lord of the Rings. Those are like, when I think of classic books, I think of those. I don't think of, I've never heard of Tales of Earthsea until the movie came out, and I had never heard of Howl's Moving Castle until the movie came out. And even then, after Howl's Moving Castle, I didn't know that there was a book series about it until like I saw it talked about on the internet. So I don't know. I will say, I'm like this as an adult, but I was like this as a kid too. People would recommend a book to me and say, you should read this. I would think you would like it. And I was very adamant. Like, if anyone recommended a book to me, movie, television show, any of that stuff, I'm very adamant to, I will not like it, and I will not consume it because you told me, because you recommended it to me. And I don't know why, but I think it's because, like, because I consume such, in one hand, I consume a broad amount of stuff, and on the other hand, I consume a very small, narrow amount of stuff. And what people think I will find interesting is not actually the case. Like, I liked Kurosa Shuji because I like Disney humor, Disney Channel humor, and I like the Sherlock Holmes aspect to Kurosa Shuji. Have I gone out of my way to read the manga? No, because a lot of it seems more gory than the anime is. And have I gone out of my way to like watch the rest of the anime? No, because it seems more gory than that initial piece. Like, I like, if Kuroshitsuji, the second areas, stay in that comedic style, I'm more open to it. But if they're going to go more into like a gore route, I don't want to go into it. And I think that's why when I tried watching D. Gray Men, because I was going to make a whole summer of it, watching D. Gray Men in like, I think it was 2015. And I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and there was humor to it, but there was also a lot of gore that I did not like. And I don't know how I got through Seraph of the End's anime. I think it's because like the first episode was interesting, and then the whole rest of the series is comedy. Like, the whole rest of the series is just straight up comedy. It's very, very weird. Like, it's an ensemble cast of comedy, and it's the seriousness that it's established in the first episode, which is basically a 1 hour, 2 episode pilot, is not in the rest of it. And so, like, because of that, I automatically think that because I have watched something, people think that I like that, and so they recommend things in a similar vein. Like, I've had people tell me that they think I would like Doctor Who. I've not watched an episode of Doctor Who. I think I caught like 5 minutes of Doctor Who once, and I didn't find it interesting. I think my problem with Doctor Who and Star Trek is, in my mind, I want them to function as episodic series as opposed to linear series. So a lot of the anime, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball, can sort of kind of exist episodic, but they really exist linear. So Dot Hack Sign, Dot Hack Roots, they are very linear to get the story. Cowboy Bebop, most of it is episodic. You can drop into basically any episode of Cowboy Bebop and it's episodic. And you don't need extra context. I forget what show it was that I was watching recently, but they had trouble establishing the names of the characters. I think it was I don't remember what it was, but I remember that being a thing where, like, if I come into your random episode and you're all talking, there's 5 of you talking around each other, and none of you say each other's names, I don't know who you are. You're the girl with the red hair. You're the guy with the blue hair. You're the guy with the green eyes. You're the guy with the black hair. You're probably the main character because you have the backpack. Like, that's where I come in. And, like, I need to have names to get identification to somebody in a visual medium, and when that's lacking, that's frustrating. So anyway, I want to play more Harvestella. I was actually thinking of I want to do more in the next week or so. So I have crochet stuff that I want to get done, and then I have for my job, and then I have some time on the side for this stuff. So I wasn't sure how free I would have for time today, but so that's why I was going to start stream earlier, but instead I went ahead and I took care of some chores around the house. Like, one of the chores that I took care of is I have a tatami mat, and the tatami mat that I have not properly cleaned in like 2 or 3 years. Like, last time I cleaned it, I don't know when that was, but the last time I cleaned it, I just sort of sprayed it with like mold stuff, but I didn't pick it up off the floor and like shake it out or anything like that. So this time I picked it up off the floor, I swept underneath the floor, but it's not very big. It's like 24 by 36, I think. It's a very small tatami mat. But today I took it outside and I hosed the whole backside, and I took soap, my dish soap, to it and carefully soaped the whole backside. And then I did the same on the front side, going with the grain of the bamboo very carefully. I did not take a toothbrush to it. It didn't seem like it was that dirty. But I let it dry out in the sun with the backing has like a fabric felt side, and then the front has the bamboo side. And so in the sun, I let the fabric side dry, and then the cold air came in because, of course, the western side of the United States and Canada is experiencing a rainstorm for some reason in the middle of August. So I let it sit outside in the sun, and then when the sun went away, I have it hanging right now in the bathroom with a fan on the wood side, just to make sure that I'm blowing the air out of it, to make sure it's really, really dry. So, but anyway, I wanted to stream more, and I was kind of thinking, like, I was thinking back to like my intention of streaming, and one of them is like, okay, I play video games and I play oddball video games, and I don't mind, just say that you're her twin, it's easy. Sorry, I'm talking to Otella there in the game. And like, one of my things is that on my side, I want to kind of like record the games that I've played. So on the one hand, there's no point to have a game that like I play off stream and then a game that I play on stream only, kind of thing. So I kind of want to like get back into that to figure out timing and stuff. So my intention is I want to get through Star Rail. So I have a chore that I have to do tomorrow that makes it so I'm not able to stream, and then I have a chore on Friday, and I think I have Saturday. I might have Sunday free. And so we can do a couple of things on that with either Harvestella. And I was kind of thinking of working on another game, maybe Echoes of Wisdom with a little bit of like Cozy Grove to start. Because I wouldn't mind finishing Echoes of Wisdom up too. And then I was thinking, like I said before, picking up another game that I already know. So I'm just kind of like going through the motions of playing the game, and that would be Tales of Symphonia. So I wouldn't mind doing that and getting through that. So that's kind of like my thought process there. But yeah, tomorrow I don't have time for anything. I might have time early on Friday, depending on when I wake up. My partial problem from being sick is that my sleep schedule has been completely destroyed. So at sometimes I'm up until like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I wake up anywhere from like 10 to noon. And that is my natural sleeping pattern. And I don't mind it. I just mind it in terms of if I have work that I have to do, like the events and stuff. Oh, that was something I wanted to get done today. I didn't do it. I have to write that down for myself. So yeah, it's just figuring out a schedule that works for me. And I think part of the problem that led to me getting sick and then having such a long lethargy and stuff is that installed in my brain. Oh yeah, because she's not a, I want to say she's a clone, but she's not a clone because she's a living organism that has control of these things. But yeah, it's I think the reason that I got sick was because I was trying so hard to fight my natural sleep cycle. And like, I don't think that's a good plan for the future. As much as I want to be a person who wakes up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, spends a couple of hours waking up, and then at like 8, 9, or 10, I start my day doing something, that doesn't seem to work for me. And I kind of just need to like accept, okay, maybe I wake up at like 10 and I start my day at noon. Like I take the 2 hours to wake up, eat breakfast, stretch, feed my cat, give him his medicine, whatever I need to do. And just accept that I'm just going to be a person who wakes up at like 9 o'clock in the morning. And then on the days whenever I have the shows, waking up earlier. And so I think what I want to do is, and sleep hygiene people and all that stuff will tell you about this stuff. I am reading what Otella is saying in the game, by the way. I am reading while I'm talking. Is I want to stick to a sleep time. So let's say that I did not have something that I have to wake up for tomorrow morning. I have to wake up at like 7 or something. I would allow myself to work, whether that's stream or working on my work stuff that I have to get done, until 1 a.m., midnight 1 a.m. Because if I'm going to go to bed at 2:30, ending at 1 a.m. gives me an hour and a half of wind down time. And maybe I need to like make that shorter. Maybe it should be 12:30, kind of thing for wind down time. And I need to play around with that a little bit, and I'm gonna be playing around with it after tomorrow, just to kind of like see and feel how that goes. And I'll be trying that out for about 2 weeks, give or take, and I'm gonna record it down in my little journal thingy that I have, just to see how like that feels, because I think that will be a better step going ahead, rather than being like, oh, I need to wake up at like 6 o'clock, anywhere from like, I was trying to wake up anywhere from 5 to 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was torturous and it wasn't working. And I would wake up and I would get up and I would do something, and I would be cold or I would be tired, and I'd fall back asleep and I would nap. I would basically nap for 2.5, 3 hours. And I can't, what is the point of waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning if I'm not going to wake up and get out of bed at 10? Right? Like, what's the point of if I'm going to sleep those other 4 hours, I might as well just sleep through instead of trying to wake up at that time. So, like, to me, that's illogical. There's no point. If I'm going to be that tired and unable to get up and get out of bed and do something, that's illogical. Whereas, like, this morning, I woke up at, I think it was like 10-ish, and I had no problem waking up, getting out of bed, stretching, and going to do stuff. I had no problem. But if this was, before I got sick, before the 20th, and I tried to wake up and get up and do stuff, I would be so tired I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. And like part of my memory of that time would be, oh yeah, I woke up at this time, but I don't have anything to do. That's not true, right? Because I have work that I can get done at that time in the morning, but it's like, oh, I can just get it done later. Or it's a good thing I woke up, let me just go ahead and nap. Or I'm still kind of cold, let me just close my eyes again. And that's not a thought that has entered my mind since being sick, which, that's the luxury of being sick, honestly. So that's, it's so, sorry. Thinking through this all, even aloud, is helpful to figure it out. But yes, so long story short is I'm going to try and see if I can set up the camera for the streams for building Legos or something. And I want to do a stream where we talk about some of the books that I've read recently, and put that together and put that up on YouTube. And then I'm going to continue to do the videos being exported to YouTube as a stream archive. But overall, I think I kind of want to get back to the roots of what I was doing initially with streaming, and that was just kind of sitting here and enjoying the games and not feeling like they're work. Playing the game that I want to play and letting it just be enjoyable. And part of that is playing Genshin every single day does not help. I do know that in Genshin, I don't really care about Natlan as a nation in terms of exploring and finishing the quests and stuff. I don't have curiosity. I don't have any emotional attachment to it. If we're getting to the Mare Javari, yeah, I care about that. But the rest of it, not really. The plot in Natlan, unless it applies to the greater story with the nation of the Sealays, which should have been in Sumeru's desert, and so on and so forth, it just hasn't been interesting to me. So what I want to do is I want to figure out how to trigger the last few quests that I have in Fontaine and getting that statue finished. And then I think I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to go as hardcore to finish the quests and stuff that are in Natlan, but I do have it in my notes that I want to do the date episodes. So like Faruzan might be interesting, Kaya might be interesting, so I want to get those done. To get that stuff done and taken care of. But I think just kind of like moving, I don't want to say like moving away from Genshin, but it has felt like it has been a chore, an assignment to stream Genshin, and I'm not enjoying it. And I don't like that feeling. So and it's weird because there's some bits where like I don't mind being a peanut gallery and chatting with you guys, but then there's other bits where it's like I don't need to suffer through this. I'm not enjoying it, so I'm not enjoying playing the game. Why am I streaming it? Because my peanut gallery comments are all negative, right? So I'm just not enjoying it. I'm enjoying Genshin as a story and as a combat and stuff, but like I think a lot of it's just the burnout of all these breadcrumbs being laid and no questions being answered. You know, that's just what's happened with Genshin. I also try very hard to avoid any spoilers on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and all that stuff. So I would rather take that focus that I've had on Genshin and put it towards other things. Like the last couple of months, I've gone through a bunch of books that I've enjoyed. Some not so much, some more than others. And I've enjoyed doing journaling and recalling and just putting kind of like notes to myself about what I liked about it and what I disliked, and giving them score of, you know, good or bad kind of thing. And that's been enjoyable to me to look back on as opposed to something else. And I think a lot of that is just like Natlan has fallen so flat compared to shit hits the fan in Fontaine, okay, and then nothing happened. And then, okay, big stuff happens in Natlan, we blew up the sky, nothing happened. Okay, the Abyss Order effectively kidnaps Dainsleep and gets his memories because his are the ones that are most complete, nothing happens. It's all of this they're doing an action that should have a result happen of it, right? You have your dominoes lined up and you knock down that domino and something is supposed to, and the next one is supposed to fall, and it's like missing. That domino that is falling is missing the next one in the chain. And that's what it feels like is happening with Genshin. And that is super frustrating because there's so many interesting stories from 1.0 and 2.0 and even the 3.0 eras and stuff that are just completely ignored and left by the wayside. And it's like, cool, can we just go to 2030 where the game is more or less finished? Because like y'all are killing me here. You're so slow. On the Genshin note, they're going to end support for PlayStation 4. Which means if I'm going to continue playing it daily come March, I have to do it on my PC. I just have to because they won't continue on PlayStation 4. And I'm not going to buy a PlayStation 5 just to play Genshin. It's not happening. So, yeah. Whereas like this, even like this girl being whiny and complaining is way more interesting than anything that happened, because like, yes, this is a boring conversation where she's just telling all these things that she felt, but the story up to this point for her has been interesting. So like, this is a good result, right? Like the domino fell into a good spot. It's kind of like Voice of Cards, where you would go to one of the islands in the second game and there was no real, everyone had a sad ending. There was no like good happy endings to any of them. Just kidding. Yeah. It's a data chip. You should be able to bring her back if you use it. Is that even possible? All the machinery here is unusable, but with a facility like this one that actually works, it could be possible. I also kind of I'm sick of the game purchasing moratorium I have in effect. I want to get through my games so that I can buy new games to enjoy new games. So, and I know that I have good games in my backlog that I want to get to, just like I know that I have good movies and books and stuff that I want to get to. So, I just want to sit and enjoy this time, right? Like, just enjoy that time. I cannot accept it. Why not? You would have Tiela back finally. You're wrong. Even if I used that, Tiela wouldn't come back. It would just create somebody else, different from both you and her. There's no way to bring back those we have lost. That's life, Otella. That's why we fight so hard to live every day. Even to the bitter end, you flatter me with empty words. Ouch. But I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Asile. Thank you. I guess I'll just dispose of this. It would only cause trouble if I left it. Actually, would you mind holding on to it? Why me? You're basically Tiela's family. It makes sense that you should keep it safe. We may not be able to bring Tiela back, but we can keep her in our memory. Whatever you say, if it'll make you feel better, then I'll keep hold of it. It would. I think it would make Tiela happy too. Anyway, I think we've said all there is to say. She's so bratty. Asile, I'm truly glad I met you. I was gonna say grateful. Me too. Same goes for you too, Tutorial. Huh? Is that a typo? Why'd she call me Tutorial? Look after Asile. Asile will be the one looking after me. Why'd she call me Tutorial? Is that an... See, he calls me by my name. Goodbye, you two. Is that a joke or is that an insult? Like, why is she calling me Tutorial? So that's it. It's all over. You handled it well. Thank you. It's about time we headed home. This game has had a couple of instances with, like, the Japanese text appearing. That's why I'm wondering if, like, her calling me Tutorial is incorrect. Like, it just feels weird. Like it's a artifact left over that Q&A didn't check or something. There's something off about it. There's something just really off about that. Okay, so we have that one done. So I don't care about her, but I do because she's not going to give me anything. But I do want to get with him, so I have to go to Arginine for that, which is on their side of the world. Hein is halfway for Fiasula. So we could do his next. His is in Shatola. Let's go ahead and kill some monsters since we're here. Get my combat muscle working again. See if I can remember how the game part works of it. I remember some bits of it. Okay, I hold that to hit that. Okay, there we go. And then I hit square for regular attack. Okay. Let me go up here. Okay. Hello.
Let's combine our efforts.
Okay. So I was just thinking I want to try fighting one of these fears? Yeah, fears, that's what they're called. Excuse me. We go this way.
I think we might be able to take it down.
Okay, we're doing a lot of damage to this compared to last time. It's level 30 and I'm like level what? Not that. I'm 50. Wow, I didn't think I was that high. I remember that they drop like the accessories. Like that's why you want to fight these, because they drop the accessories and stuff. I didn't see what that one dropped. Like that's apparently how you get your equipment and stuff. Okay, and then I press L or R1 to lock on. Okay. Very Kingdom Hearts, isn't it?
Is everyone alright?
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. I wonder if I'm strong enough to defeat the ones that are in the sea. I recall them giving me trouble before. I can't remember if there was one after the Flower Garden Patroller. I think there was. Let me look at the encyclopedia after this.
Is everyone alright?
Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, so I fought this before. That was in the garden. That's north of Autumn Town, where we're at. That's on the way to Springtown. This is Springtown itself. This is on the way to Summertown. So we have, yeah, the ocean is Summertown. I don't remember where you were. Yeah, I don't remember where that was. I think Submerged Eagle was in Summertown, though. I think, if I remember appropriately. Okay. Thank you. And then, like, we don't have the things to do this yet, right? Yeah, we don't have Repair Kit level 2 yet. Okay. So... Okay, return home. Okay, so put that away. Put that away because I'm going to make sure I don't accidentally use it. Okay. There's that. So let's try the deep ocean because I want to go to Shatola anyways. So let's just go that direction just to see.
Bye-bye.
Because we have to go, yeah, because that's Jade Forest, and then Shatola is here for Hein. Hein? I don't know. The reason I want to say his name might be Heen is because in Howl's Moving Castle, that dog is called Heen. But I don't remember, I never read the subtitles to see how they spell his name. Where are you? Soda? There you are. Oh, and I have the subquest that I want to do in this game too. Hello. Thanks for coming. This is hard to read because I still have like that sore throat. I got from TJ Maxx this stone cup that has cats painted on it. It's a little heavy, but it feels so nice. She said she used to come here to ponder new inventions while looking out over Shatola. What was Fiasola like? What was she like? She was a fellow inventor. I guess the best way to describe our relationship is that we were rivals. She was a weird one, but she had a way of drawing you in with her words. You know, it was her who said she'd go to the bottom of the ocean first. One time, we were out late in the tavern. Oh, we get artwork for her. Okay. Hein, I'm going to the ocean floor. Are you feeling all right, Fiasola? Maybe it's time to go home. No, I'm fine. I'm serious, Hein. I decided a few days ago. I like her steampunk, binoculars. I was swimming in the sea, as usual, when I got curious and felt like going a bit deeper. You know, you really worry me with these crazy ideas of yours. Don't worry, I found something really cool down there. You did. Is she a siren? 'Cause look at her hair. She has the antenna that Emo has. I wonder if she's a siren. While I was diving down deeper, I saw a shipwreck, and not just any shipwreck. It was made of a material like nothing we've ever seen on this planet before. Wow, sounds amazing. I know, right? Why do you sound so uninterested? 'Cause I am uninterested. What? Aren't you curious to know what this unknown material could mean for our future? Not really. Ugh, you have no sense of romanticism. This is why girls don't talk to you, you know. You're so clever as well. It's such a shame. I didn't ask for love advice, thank you. I see no point in having a partner. Even if I had that kind of spare time, I'd rather put it towards my inventions. You never change. Oh well. Back to the shipwreck. It made me sure of something. There is still so much we don't know about this world, and if we delve deeper into the sea floor, we're bound to find out more. That's why you want to go all of a sudden. So, you saw something down there. So what? Don't talk like going to the ocean floor is that easy. It's dangerous. If anything happened to you all the way down there, there's no way of knowing you'd make it back alive. Look at her hair, it's beautiful. Ugh, are you worried about me? Come on, Fiasula. It's not worth it. If we've gone this long without that material, we don't need it now. We already have an all-purpose tool, Monolite. Isn't that good enough? Monolite? We're not heroes, Fiasula. We're inventors. Don't... Listen to me, Hein. Do you know what I call a world that's satisfied with everything as is? A poisonous world. Huh? When people get comfortable, they lose their sense of inquisitiveness and they stop moving forward. I don't want to end up a boring inventor who only made mundane, everyday inventions. I want to push the limits of what people thought was ever possible. This reminded me suddenly of Full Metal Alchemist has a OVA movie that I watched once and I want to watch it again, where like Edward comes to our world and he's trying to find a way back to his brother through our rules of alchemy. I know it's dangerous. I'm well aware that I may lose my life at sea, but I'm prepared for that. Even if I die on this quest, I'll have forged a path for others that will live on after me. Someday, someone will follow in my footsteps and make it even further than I did. At the very least, if my sacrifice could renew people's curiosity, that in itself would... Shut up. Don't talk so lightly about giving up your life like that. I think she's a siren. You always take things so literally. It's not like I'm going in there intending to die. But once you die, that's it. There's no going back after that. Who cares what others do? You really are too stubborn. Your inventions won't go very far like that. You should open your mind a little more. My inventions are... I know. Why don't you find a partner? What? It doesn't have to be romantic. A friend would do. Having someone to talk to would open your heart up a bit, too. I don't know what you're talking about. Interesting. I did not think that we would get to see her actual like character model and artwork for her. That's cool. And that she looks like she's a siren. Maybe that's how he knew who Emo was. After that, Fiasula started making a submarine and journeyed to the seabed all by herself. Since then, no one has seen her again, myself included. Oh. No. Does that mean she... Who knows? She could have found a lost town down there and be living her best life. Or, knowing her, she's probably still roaming around looking for new discoveries. That's why I made the submarine. To go and get her, and tell her to come back to Shatola already. I'm sure you'll make it. Of course, this is what Fiasula was made for. Well, now you know about Fiasula. Has that settled your mind? Yeah, thanks for telling me. Good. Shall we head back then? So it's not quite romantic. Interesting. Okay. So there's that taken care of. I want to do your story next, but in the meantime... Oh, interesting. It takes you up here in case you hadn't come up here on your own to find the treasure chest. It takes you up here so that you find it that way. Cool. It also takes you down around so you can find the secret shop, too. Cool. How do I get out of here? Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. Thank you for listening to me blabber on there. I definitely feel better just commenting through my thoughts and stuff. It's, in a way, I feel like I am calmer than I was before. I mean, like, this time last year. I feel like I was so in terms of my work, I feel like I'm at a point right now where I'm just more relaxed, like I know what I want to do. Like, there's an episode, or the movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, the fourth one, where they're talking about how Barbossa and not Smee, what's his name? They're talking about something in relation to why are my boys not up here with me? They're talking about what do you see for your future? And Barbossa says, you ever gaze at your footsteps on the sand? And he's like, he's talking about the footsteps behind you after you've walked. And he's like, I see the footstep ahead of me. That's how I know where to go. And that I find really interesting. How do I switch? I need to get food. Hold on. Are you weak to that one? I feel like I'm doing more damage with this. I can't tell if this class is doing more damage. What's the other one? That one. Come on. Oh, I broke it. Okay. Can't even see where I am. Where am I? I don't know. I'm stuck in a corner. Whatever it is weak to whatever I'm casting, so I'm gonna stay on this class. I can't see. I don't know what class this is either. I think it's a mage. No, it's not mage because I'm casting something else. Oh, I'm like the dark mage, whatever that is. Can I see what I am? There we go. Oh, I'm the mage class that what her face is. Ah! Excuse me. Dianthus. I'm that mage class that she is. Okay, so we want to go this way. She has a longer casting time, but she does Just like AoE dots and stuff. Interesting. Okay.
Let's combine our efforts. Put this mess
How did you get healed? What healed you? That's rude. You're not allowed to be healed. Not okay. I am still upset that I don't seem to have access to a
Would you like to try?
a class that would let me heal. I think that's my most annoying bit that I have right now so far. Oh, I didn't want that other one to wake up. That's not okay. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want this one. Can you all stop? You're being rude. I don't know if I can kill two of them. Like, I'm doing damage. Nope. You're gonna kill me and I don't like that. No! Fudge. I was trying to back away so I could do the revival thing. That's irritating. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We have to talk to Hein again, because I didn't save. No, it saved after Hein. Yeah, I saved after Hein. So the two of them together I can't do. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing auto load. No. Auto load, auto save. I feel like a portion of this year has been me just kind of being able to have the luxury to kind of like live with the fact that I have a disability and like accepting that and being like, I don't want to say not trying as hard, but not trying to do something that I'm not good at. Does that make sense? Because that is kind of what it feels like. Is that I get the luxury of trying something else.
Is everyone alright?
Okay, we're not gonna fight that one. There's a group of 3 of them. There's a group of 1 that I fight by myself. We can fight. There's a single one right there. Okay, so let's go to that single one. How do we get there? Looks like we go down. Down here. I think. This map is hard to read. Where are my boys? Hello? There you are. Where are you? Asile? Okay, so we go here. Continue this way. And I think we want to go up here. Then we can cross the bridge. This was the Japanese bridge. And we can go around this way. Yes. Are my boys with me? They are. Hello. So it has a longer cast time, but it seems to have a better break ability. Dianthus must be able to join your party at some point, because how else do you up this class? You know, like, there must be some way. Come on. I can't use it because I'm casting. Let me... Why is that? Oh, because... Oh, I got a double break. I must have indigestion on me. That's annoying.
Is everyone alright?
Okay, so this class is Lumamancer. Yeah, so Dianthus must be able to join your party, because why else? Right? Like, why else? Yeah, Dianthus must be able to join your party at some point, because how else would you access that class? You can't.
The battle begins. This. They were no match for us.
It is a longer mage cast, I feel like, than the other one. Okay, we got a fair bit done. Okay, that's not a thing. So come over this way. Yeah. Try and find my exit, don't mind me. Hello. Can't believe I'm level 50 already. It doesn't feel like my strength goes up with it appropriately. What is the max level in this game, I wonder? You know?
Is everyone alright?
Okay. There's that. I want to go... Can I go down this way? I can. Perfect. Okay. So from here... Go south this way. Okay. Isn't there a dude? That's a level 2, because yeah, it's got the icon for level 2 on the map, so we don't want that. So we go this way.
The battle begins. They were no match for us.
That is totally Shadow Flare from Final Fantasy XIV. There's no way that's not Shadow Flare. Just saying. There's no way that's not Shadow Flare. What is that blue dot on the map? What is it trying to tell me? I'm confused. Okay. That gets put away. That's get put away. Memoriam gets put away. Silver ore gets put away. Clay gets put away. Sandstone, glowing liquid. That... I don't have 5 of you, so put that away. And those two can both get sold. Yeah.
The key is to have fun with everything.
The shipping box? It is, okay. So, click, click. Can I fish at midnight? I don't remember if I can. No. Okay. I was gonna fish until bedtime, and you can't. Got it. Okay. Yippee. Okay. See, that's the correct 24 that I want. Okay. What do you have? Nope. Okay. Interesting. The book didn't have icons on there telling me that I had stuff to do or gather as rewards. I thought it did normally. Okay. So we're on day 24 of everything. Hi, Calvin. Let me say hi to you. Where are you going, baby? I don't know if giving them a heart each day does anything, but it can't hurt, I assume. Okay, there's all of that.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest. Drink up, lovelies.
Okay. That's harvest.
Hello, little crappies.
What is on my arm? Oh, a hair.
Hi.
I have band-aids on my fingers, on my left and right. On my hand. On my right hand of my, what are words? Index finger. Because I think I was opening like an apple juice bottle. So stupid. I was opening an apple juice bottle and I think I gripped it too tight and I like tore a bit of the skin on my hand. There's a jump button, okay. And so, yeah. Here's your foods. Boys and girls. Actually, you're probably all girls, aren't you? Okay. Let's see. Feathers you sell. That you sell. Egg turns into mayonnaise, so let's sell the regular eggs. Fluff you sell. Fluff you sell. Okay. Do we grind chestnuts into anything? I don't remember if we do. Okay, smokers are working. Dessert maker. I can ferment corn? Sure. Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. That's really weird. Will that make high quality cheese? Okay, spice maker. Okay. So we need to do feed. So come over here. Put the milk away. And take out. Is it you? No, it's the stuff that turns into feed. What is that? This stuff. Okay, we sell feathers and horns. I thought you used eggs to make mayonnaise.
Good morning.
Where's the mayonnaise thing? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, I'm not crazy. flower is done. Okay, so now we go to the water side. And I think those blue things I harvest, and I think these yellow thingies I harvest. Yes.
Hello, little
Holy crap.
puppies.
Okay, that's all the loco nuts. That's all my stuff for syrups. Good. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. Okay, to the cave now. Okay, and that stuff doesn't want to get watered. It likes dry environments. Right, and that needs a repair. Okay. Hilltop now. The lake has some stuff. That's the one though, yep. Alright, and then we go back to the farm. Okay, shipping box. We ship lumber, rusty metal, hard stone. Okay. Okay, and then nectarines, we make syrup out of them. Where's the doodad? Yeah, okay. Okay, there's all of that. So, okay. Save. Okay, so let's go to our encyclopedia. Okay, we defeated that, so then there's... That must be in the cave on the way to Snowland. And then that must be... I don't know where that is. I think it's in the hidden doodad. Okay, so we have flickering shadow to do. Okay. That is go talk to Mint Arginine. Okay. I was just gonna say that'll take us along our route to deal with the the thingy in the cave. Which I think actually might be in this cave. I think it is.
The battle begins. They were no match for us. Is everyone all right?
Oh, is there one right here? There is. Yeah, it's green on my map. Hello. I didn't grab any food, really.
This is the stage in the game where we aim to break. Let's make a simultaneous attack.
I seem to break things really easy with this class. And I don't know if like they're just extra weak to me as this class or what. But as soon as I do like that shadow flare looking ability. Sir, where are you going? Oh, not shadow flare, the whatever the number 2 is, this one. Mazer Alpha. Need food. Come on. Hello? Can I please?
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, okay, that's a cone attack, and because he was standing far from me, he didn't get hit by it. Okay, interesting. I feel like there's something... I feel like I should be doing more damage than I am at this point in the game. Oh, I have to be at the thingy. Okay. Rude.
Is everyone all right? They were no match for us.
Trying to be careful because I know the floor can give out in certain areas, and I don't remember where they are.
This should be no problem. Would you like to try?
Yeah, behind you. Okay, I see them. There. Guess we could fight you, couldn't we? Mazer Alpha, that's the one. It'd be nice if you... Yeah, Mazer Alpha seems to, like, break them. Or has a high chance of doing so anyway. Hello, where'd you guys come from? Hello? Were they here in this room before and I just didn't notice them? That's interesting.
Let's aim for a break.
Did that cast not go off? Yeah, whatever Mazer Alpha does seem to cause break status. God damn it, he reset because they pulled him too far from him. From his zone. It's annoying. Hello? Please do this. I don't need Eve's piece of meat, that's useless. Annoying. I hate when they break. Or when they reset, that's super annoying. Hello. Are they just like programmed to constantly appear? I don't know. I need a heal. I think I need to make more food. Hello? What the hell? Oh my god, I hate this. Why did he reset? I wasn't even that far from his spot. Why did he reset? God, that's infuriating. And I don't know if it's like I'm just doing too little damage, because this feels like an enemy that's supposed to last for a couple of minutes. Like, it doesn't feel like you're supposed to just wipe the floor with them. They have high resistances and stuff. But why did he reset? I literally wasn't that far from where he spawns in. Like, what the hell? He was on my camera screen. I was looking at him. It's so infuriating. I don't understand the programming part of this. I really don't. Like, that doesn't seem like that should be a thing. Because now, basically, I wasted that stamina on food, you know? Infuriating. Because, like, you spend all that time in the combat, and then they just reset for, basically, it seems like no reason. I hate that. Because then you use your skills and stuff, like... Don't understand. I don't know if that's, like, just this game on Switch, or just this game in general. Give me your shit. Stupid thing. Okay. Where is... Okay. What's this? Oh, hello! I didn't see you there before. Oh, because I didn't defeat that guy before. Got it. I feel like there's something wrong. Like I should be doing more damage than I am at this level. I feel like. And I don't know if that's right. See, like, this has 2 slots. Like, I got a fancy, but it doesn't. Okay. So I'm wearing Luna Monster. What am I wearing right now? Luna Mancer, Avenger, and Mage. Where's Luna Mancer? Okay. Wait, where'd Avenger go? Okay. And then Mage, we're waiting on Echo Stone, wherever the hell that's from. Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to talk to you. Let me out. Okay, let's go talk to Braca. Because it's not too late yet. Man, I'm already, like, in the mood. Cozy, you know? Play the game. And I can't because I have stuff I need to do. Sadness. Hello. I did hear something from a certain merchant. Apparently, the one you're looking for went into the forest, and there's been no sign of them since. Could they have been attacked by a monster? I don't think so. There was an eyewitness. Who do you mean? The mercenary who was with that merchant. For him to come out and say that he'd seen them, I believe him. I see. They met and that mercenary lived to tell the tale. He must have a backbone to him, that guy. Well, he survived, but only because he got scared and ran away. At least he's useful enough to survive and give us info. Suspicious geezer. What? Is that all you got for me? No, but here's the thing. He decided to quit after that. He said no number of lives would be enough to slay such a terrible monster. Sorry, I'm switching cords around. 1 second. I've never seen him look so terrified. Are you sure you want to be going up against that, Braca? I've told you 1,000 times. I will kill that monstrosity if it's the last thing I do. Your job is just to sell me information. Very well. You don't make life easier for yourself, huh? By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What? Do you know that youngster who's standing behind you? Who? Fine. How long have you been here? Quite a while. I was already talking to you, and they didn't look like they had anything urgent to tell you, so I just continued. Shouldn't I have? You can go now. Thanks for the intel. It was good doing business with you. See you around. Were you talking about work? Yes, he's an informant. I just paid him for some information, and he got it for me. How much of that did you hear, anyway? Mentioned killing a monstrosity? So, everything then. You gonna tell me who them is? The less you know, the better. For the record, I haven't forgotten our arrangement. But regardless of what you say, I'm not telling you more than that. But I'm worried. Fine, I'll say one thing. Our relationship is that of mercenary and client, nothing more, nothing less. I will do the job you paid me to do. But the moment you begin prying into my business, that contract is void. Understand? This is my problem, not yours. This conversation's over. Leave. Fine. Sniffle, I want to get close to you. Okay. So we have to wait for the next one from Braca, and then what are the other story points that we're at? Let me take a look. So I don't care about her. I don't care about her, and I don't really care about her, but I care about Emo. Emo is at the Shatola bar. It's going to be too late for that right now because it's already so late in the day. I've got full stuff. Where am I standing? There. Let's go ahead and do some fishing in Snowtown. And then that can end the day and end the stream out, I believe. Where's my sprint button? There it is. Why was that, like, glowing? Woo! I forgot there's ice mechanics. Sorry. I totally spaced that there are ice mechanics in this game. That was funny. Oh, I just slid there. Okay. So what I'm thinking next is we'll do there's Genshin main story to be done. I think there's a character story too to be done, and then I don't feel like I really need to stream if I do Spiral Abyss or whatever for you guys. That doesn't seem important. Thank you, Saribot. So we have the summer story, if not main story. I'm not sure if it's both or just one. So we have that stuff to do in Genshin, and then I want to do a bit of Echoes of Wisdom. I honestly wouldn't mind doing some of Pikmin. I looked into it. I think I mentioned this to you guys. I looked into it, and the area that I was thinking of with like the pizza barbecue brick thing outside, that is after the section that we were just at with Olimar in the house. So I wouldn't mind doing a bit more of Pikmin. So tomorrow, Thursday, is out, but there's potential for Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday, and then we're into next week already. So I think what I want to do is, I think I want to stream on Friday and Saturday. If I have the time, because like I'm doing some crochet work and stuff too as well. I actually get to have a little bit of a break right now. I know that I have my giraffe to finish and then I have the pelican I want to start, but I don't know, I just kind of, I feel like I'm in this nice little relaxing moment and I kind of just want to enjoy the relaxing and just chill and not feel like I need to rush a whole lot into things. And that's nice. It's been a very weird couple of weeks. I'm going to have an interesting conversation with my therapist, I think, whenever I meet with her. She was sick last time, so the last time I was supposed to see her was after the show on the 22nd, 21st. And she was sick, so she canceled. And I was sick, and I was going to go, but I was kind of thinking of canceling because I kind of just wanted to sleep all of Tuesday. But she canceled because she was sick, so I'm like, sure, I'll just take the time to sleep. It'll be fine. I'll just take the time to sleep. So, but like August, I think we have less meetings because she was doing a vacation, I think. Yeah, she was doing a vacation. So I see her on the 12th and then again on the 26th. And then we're into September to deal with. So, yeah. Ooh, that's cool. A creature said to have power over ice. It supposedly has the ability to turn any water around it into ice. But you could also argue logically that the water just froze. It's so cool looking. Okay. We get to go home. I think that's one of our rare fishies we get to hand in. Super cool. That's a fun way to end the stream, is with one of those rare fishies. Okay, so we come over here and we're going to sell gazing carp and crab and chili and both of you. Earns you money when shipped. Okay. Okay. So these all get stored away. Up here, grab that. Oh, I didn't even make food too. Okay, Ice Fairy goes to... I think Ice Fairy is that rare thing that he wants. I think. It is! Big catch tempura bowl recipe. Cool. Alright, let's save. Alright, and then let's go back to inside our house and end the day. Is Arya kidnapped? I don't remember. I should probably be planting some things. I don't have a lot of wheat seeds. Harvest in 2 days. Let's go ahead and get those. Okay. See, like at the top, so like water shouldn't have like a little dot telling me that I have a thing to pick up here. And it doesn't. Very confused by that. I thought it's supposed to. We're gonna save the letters for whenever we come back. Okay.
Looks like some crops are ready for.
Okay, grab you. Ugh, move. Okay. Wait, jam makes money, so we want to sell that. Okay, there's that. And then you.
You got a letter.
I know, shush. Jam earns you money when shipped. Buy, okay. Duh. Made a high quality meal. And I got sugar. What makes syrup? I don't remember then. Huh. Hello, chickadees. Want to make sure I pet all you. Okay. Where's my cheese doodad? Okay. Okay, so shipping box, we sell that. Sell that, sell. Give me that. Fine. Sell that. Sell the regular egg and okay. Keep those. And then give me some berries. Okay. So we want to do... Oh, I don't know if that pumpkin's gonna grow in time. I mean, it might. Okay. And then that is dessert. Okay, so now we go over to Waterside. I did not plant anything new. Yeah, so it's just those guys. Because I think I was planning my crops based on day's end, and I didn't want to get too close to the end of the doodad when the crops would get killed. Okay, grab the thing from the lake. Okay, return to the farm. We can sell that mushroom. Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go over and buy the
Bye-bye.
the wheat seeds and the whatchamacallit seeds. Because yeah. Because I don't know what we're going to have to do with winter. So give me... Come on. Summer and fall. Okay. Then everything else. That grows in winter? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the winter store and get some stuff from there really quick. What did I just put away? No idea. Oh, and I need to cook food. This is why this game is so cozy, because you just like one more thing, one more thing, one more small thing to get done.
Take it easy.
Pikmin is much the same way. I can do one more small thing, I can do one more small thing. You know. There's also all the side stories that are now open in Wintertown that I want to do too, so. Where is... I think this building is the general store. That's the inn, so I think it's this one. Yeah. It's got a little potion bottle sitting outside it. It's cute. Okay, hi. So, oh, hit this. Seats are a bit cheaper. Okay. So I have 20 of those. Can be harvested repeatedly. Will grow even without water. Grows in any season. Okay, so that's a sapling. Okay, so let's get 3 of those. Summer, fall, and fall. Okay. That's winter, and that's winter. Spring and winter. Okay, let's get 5 of those. And then let's get a couple of these. Okay. I have not figured out a smart way to spend my money. In terms of figuring out this stuff for like what foods and stuff I want to make. I really should at some point. But whatever. Oh, I should actually pull that Mekon thing, sapling out. So it can start growing. Where is it? Where is it? Did I not buy it? I bought it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. I see it. Okay. Never mind. I'm fine. Okay, so this. Okay, there's those. It says you'll grow without water. Perfect. Okay. Nope. Rotate, please. Turn this way. Thank you. Excuse me. Okay. You know, I wouldn't mind doing dot hack GU, because we're on episode 2 of that. But I'm just feeling more of Tails. Feeling more of a Tails mood. Come on, turn. Thank you. Wheat, I feel like, is harder because you want it for flour too. And that's a harder thing to figure out. You know? Come on. Come on. Okay. And then we'll plant some more grasses. Come on. Turn. Okay. Because the wheat should be good in a couple of days. Come on. Oh, wrong button. This button. Okay, there's that. I think we're mostly good now. Yeah. Because we're going to be at the end of the season pretty soon. Did I hold that down without realizing? I didn't think I did. Okay. There we go. Come on. What's that? Potato? Okay. Oh, or pumpkin, sorry. Okay. And then that gets put away. Okay, there's that. Let's go and make a bit of food. Again, we're going to save the letters for next time, which might be next week. Food is this way. Does someone want ratatouille? I thought someone did. But I also think it's not on my list, so. Nope, no left ratatouille. Okay. Rainbow bean curry soup? Nope, that's not one of the ones. Nope. Tom yum soup. Tom yum soup is wanted. Okay. Mapo tofu? Mapo tofu is wanted. Okay. Huh? There we go. Oh, that looks kind of good. Okay, And then... Huh. Okay. So there's going to be like a special dishes we can get. Okay. That does... Okay. Hamburger and egg. 2, 4... I don't know what ratatouille does. I kind of feel like I should cook it just to find out. That's hard to make though, because you need to have pumpkins. That's not hard to make if you have the fish. What fish is that? Golden egg salmon? I'm not sure where that's from. Heigen, Cannon? Oh, I don't fish there very often. King cake isn't bad. Gill cooldown speed goes up. Oh, that's good. Trying to find something that I can make that I can like be eating regularly, and I don't know what that would be. Because it's certainly not this, because you need to have the curry. Ah! I'm just making them to see what they are. Okay. Tacos don't require a lot. Well, the tomatoes. Yeah. And the corn. It's hard to find a food that, like, you can just eat. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So I don't need the ratatouille. I don't need the curry. Tom Yum goes to Shatola. And Mapo Tofu goes to Arginine. Okay. So Shatola's
Bye-bye.
place. This game has really good music. I don't know if I would call it like iconic music, but it has really good music. Something Mining Knowledge Volume 1. That's cool. Okay, and then we need to go to Arginine, which is Snowland. Yeah, Arginine is Snowland. And I don't know if I can get there before 8. No, I can't get there before 8. Let's see if I can even get in the building. Because I think it's the same building that Braca's in. It is. It's the same, because you pass the dude to get to Braca. Who just groaned? Did you hear that? Somebody just groaned at me. It's rude. Hello. I did. Here's your thing. Arch blue fence recipe. Cool. Okay. There's all that stuff. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and return home, and then I'll just save, and that'll be the end of it. That's not bad. For a fair bit of progress. Even though it's not a lot, you know, it's a little bit, and we don't mind a little bit here. Alright, I will see you guys hopefully on Friday. And I'm not too sure what we'll do. I'm thinking Genshin. Maybe. We'll see. Alright. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening. Be sure to get up and stretch your legs and drink water. Bye, guys.